What's going on, people? It's the Dx12, and today I'm at it again, guys. I have more DirectX 12 news for you. Now, I came across this article. I'll put the link in the comments below, so this way you guys can take a look at it for yourself. But it's basically talking to a couple people about DirectX 12. One of them is a guy from Intel by the name of Matt Poliar, and he says, you know, it's hard to make 4 bullet points on what you should focus on when it comes to DirectX 12. He says, but here are 4 good takeaways for a game developer. And he goes in and he talks about, you can scale up your battery life, you can scale up your frame rate, you can scale up your meshes, more units, higher poly count characters, richer environments, and scale up your rendering algorithm. So those last 3 that I talked about, the higher polygon count characters, richer environments, and rendering algorithm, all have to deal with graphics. Strictly higher polygon count. Now just take a look at a game like Forza 5 if you have it, and take a look at those cars, and then look at Forza Horizon 2. Forza Horizon 2, the cars look good, but they don't look as good as Forza 5, and the reason is the polygon count on the cars. So with having a higher polygon count, you have more detail into that character or that item that you're seeing in the game. You know, when it goes with more units, rendering algorithm, you'll be able to have more stuff on the scene, in any given scene, richer environments, like say it's outside, more foliage, more wind blowing, more stuff flying around in the air. It's gonna look incredible. Not only that, they also did talk to a guy named Dan Baker. Now, Dan Baker works at a company called Oxide Games. They created the Nitrous engine. It is a DirectX 12 based engine to which a game called Ashes of Singularity is running on. Now, they are working together with Stardock and my boy Brad Wardell. But Baker, he kind of made an analogy to kind of help people understand what DirectX 12 is. Now, he said when we're talking about DirectX 11, it's like having a supercharged V8 car, alright? But with that car weighs like 4,500 pounds. It has the big sound system, automatic transmission, heated seats, you know, luxury pieces. He goes, when it comes to DirectX 12, it's like having that same V8 supercharged car, but it weighs half the weight, alright? Therefore, it performs quicker, it's faster, it's easier to, you know, to get up to top speed. In game development wise, it's easier to develop more complicated scenarios in your game with DirectX 12. He says that DirectX 12 car, it doesn't have the heated seats, it has a manual transmission, no big sound system, but when you give it to a professional race car driver or a professional game developer, that car is where you're gonna see the absolute best performance. So now with these things put together, what we're looking at here is we're looking at a graphics upgrade with DirectX 12. No matter how much people want to spin it and say it's not going to mean much graphically or anything like that, the higher poly count characters in and of itself prove to better graphics. Richer environments prove to better graphics. Not only that, there is an improved tiled resources in DirectX 12, which has to deal with textures. So I'm going to go out on the limb and talk about, you know, from my research, and tell you that there's going to be better textures with DirectX 12. The games are going to look beautiful. You don't have to worry about frame rates, you don't have to worry about resolution, because the system that Microsoft made was made to utilize DirectX 12. No more resolution gate. Frame rates will be locked in a lot more games. This is a huge turning point when it comes to game development, and that's why there are a lot of developers backing this up. As usual, if you like this video, definitely, you know, give me that thumbs up. definitely comment. I want to know what you guys think. Have you guys done any research into DirectX 12, and what do you think is going to come out of it? I've been looking into this for at least over a year now. So just remember, if you want the DirectX 12 news, definitely come to this channel and check in periodically. But as for now, this is the Xbot 448, and I am definitely signing off.
Shinnok was an elder god, impossible to kill. There are fates worse than death.
White and nerdy, just too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Can't you see I'm white and nerdy?